folks, it's Kat.Beanie and welcome to another episode of Divergence. So the like and subscribe rainbow should be coming across your screen right now, and I am currently in my shop at Spawn. So I need to get to my base because I have decided that I want to make my base a little bit more secure. So in order to do that, I need to be at my base. Here we go, cha-ching, just like that, and that is the power of editing, folks. So yes, there is a tunnel that takes me all the way from my base to spawn, which is underneath in the cave, which I use consistently. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of desert going on here. It's not very much happening. This bit was attached by sand to the other bit of land over there. I have removed the sand over that bit and decided that to make my base an island. So it's completely surrounded by water now. There's no way to get in or off without, going across the watery parts. So I need to make it a bit more secure, and what I want to do is ideally put a wall around my base. So I need to clear some space right here for parts of my wall to go. Now, I started off this project and I didn't really have a concrete plan in mind. What I did have was like a vague idea that I want to do towers that are joined by walls that I can like walk across and walk inside of. So I can walk around the perimeter, but then I could also walk inside of the walls, and I wasn't sure like do I want to use it inside of the walls for storage, do I just want to leave it plain? I've got no idea at the moment. So this is the base of the pillars, and all the pillars are going to look exactly the same. So as you can see, I have a lot of deep slate bricks here. I just grabbed those from my mine because obviously I was doing a lot of mining. We'll just fix that little bit of water right there, because as you can see, I filled in the gaps with all the water and it ain't perfect, so we're just like tidying that light up. Get rid of this guy because now I don't know if you can tell, there is some music in the background and there is no game audio because I was talking to some of the other Divergents while I was making my base, and some of this stuff isn't exactly fit for YouTube, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, we got our deep slate bricks here, and we are going to plod along as usual. So a lot of this is going to be time lapsed. I am not going to be talking through it all because it is a lot of footage to get through. A lot of bits that I took out, and a lot of bits that I did off camera. And as you can tell, I have been doing that quite a lot more recently, doing like things off camera, not recording everything, editing out parts, like how I got from, spawn to my base. Completely edited out. You're welcome. You don't want to see me walking through a tunnel that's like 2,000 odd blocks long, because it's boring as hell. Nobody wants to see that. So yeah, I can tell you a fun fact. Like while I was recording this, I can't remember. I think a Manchu was also on the stream, and I think Nota was also on the stream, or it might have been a Madge Madden, part of Married to Minecraft, and like I was talking to them while doing this, but like at some parts, like I was also counting like how many blocks I got up, so you can see like. But for whatever reason I was doing it, like I kept on counting in French instead of English, and so like un, deux, trois, un, deux, trois, un, deux, trois, un, deux, trois, over and over and over and over again, and the OCD was like just going crazy. So yeah, but hopefully these powers will come out pretty well. I'm hoping. Hopefully that is the intention. So, but we're gonna have to see how it goes. It's looking alright so far for the start of it. Now I'm drinking my coffee while I'm doing the voiceover. But yeah, I'm not sure how many towers I'm gonna need to go around the island. Like, as I said, like, I've not really planned this out. I've got an idea in my head of how I want it to look and how I want it to go, and I do want to use deep slate. Now, I know I have said in my other videos that deep slate is essentially the new cobblestone, and it is. It is. Let's be honest here. But one redeeming fact about deep slate that cobblestone does not have, and I will admit to this, is the fact that I was able to turn the cobbled deep slate into deep slate tiles and deep slate bricks without having to use any form of furnace. Now that is an absolutely banging way to go. Right. I thought I clipped that bit out. Oh well, never mind, you never saw anything. Yeah, so I was able to turn masses and masses of deep slate, cobbled deep slate, into deep slate bricks and tiles and what have you for this build without having to cook it or, you know, anything else. So went for a wee sleep, we're back at the base. Right, how am I going to get up here? May as well use a water bucket, huh? So let's pop that up there right now. Come on, there we go. Get there in the end, huh? Oh, I need all the coffee today. The little one was up like super, like, well, I wouldn't say super late. She wasn't up super late, but she was up like a lot last night.
I just tipped crisps everywhere.
And it's just crazy. So I'll chuck the tiles around. I do like to go for the sort of hexagonal themes. I don't know. It sort of looks like my actual base, and there's a little fun piece of content in this video later on, so you're gonna have to hang around and look out for that because it is near the end. So if you want to see that, you're gonna have to stick around and look out for it. And I will say for now, obviously all these videos are set for not for kids, and it is a bit not safe for work. So I mean, nothing that if like a young kid was looking at it that they'd be able to understand what was going on. But for any adults watching this, you'll get it. You're on the ball. You know what I'm talking about. You will see. Right, so that's looking good. I'm liking that. Yeah. So far, so shiny. How am I gonna get up and down this thing? Can't. Am I gonna have to use water all over the place? I might have to get some scaffolding on the go, but oof, that would have been a hard hit. Right, anywho. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get scaffolding or something to get around these. Right, so tower number 1, done. Boom, sorted. Got that in the bag. Right, tower number 2. There seems to be a obstacle in my way here, but you know, we can work around this. Don't be breaking your desert wells. Don't break my heart, let it break your heart. Just don't think it, understand. Yeah, don't break your desert wells, folks. You need your desert wells. Where else are you gonna find the water? See? There's exactly no place nearby to find water. You gotta use them wells. Right, I blame Toycat for that entirely. Right, anywho, so, swiftly moving on. Like, I honestly, up until the new update comes out, the new 1.20 update, I can't words today, when they will make desert wells useful for something, other than, you know, nothing at all, like, I really am not a fan of the desert well. I don't think it's, you know, it's just, yeah, it's just a useless build. So I am so happy that they have decided to, what I'm doing here is I'm like counting the amount of bricks up so I can remember how tall my pillars are. Again, I was doing that in French and not English, and I don't know why. It was just something I decided to do that day. But anyway, yes. So, as I was saying, so happy that they're actually going to make the desert wells useful, because the way they are right now, absolutely pointless. But let's encapsulate this one in a tower. Why the hell not, huh? So let's just go around. I'm sure the desert well is happy that we have not destroyed it for the sake of, I don't know, sake of authenticity. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm saying today. Clearly have not had enough caffeine for which I am drinking right now. Now, wish I could Irish up my coffee, but I cannot drink the alcohols. I don't know why, every time I drink, like, I think, I'm allergic or something. Because every time, like, I drink alcohol, doesn't matter how little or how much I have, one, I always end up with a migraine, and two, I always end up with, like, a really red, warm, itchy face. So, kind of leaning towards the old, allergy there. Although I already know I'm allergic to sulfite, so stay away from that wine, people. Wine is lethal. Whether you're allergic to sulfites or not, wine will get you. That stuff will knock you on your ASS. Right. Yes, I have been told by a couple of my daughter's friends who apparently watch my videos, which you should not be, guys. These are not for kids, and I know how old you are. They know who they are. That, like, I swear a lot. I don't think I swear a lot in my videos. Like, I say stuff like ass and, you know, bugger and stuff like that, but I don't consider that swearing. But, you know, I'm Scottish, so maybe what I consider a curse word to, you know, me is, well, an everyday language to me is just offensive to someone else. Who knows? If you don't like it, don't watch it. Hey ho. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure your parents would not approve if they've seen any of my videos either. Right, so, right, let's get these bits sorted out. And we are almost finished Tower 2. Just gonna pop these bits in. Groovy. Now that looks exactly the same as last one. Now if I can, I want all the towers on the same Y level. So that's looking good. And here we'll just I drowned that bunny. Make no mistakes about that. That bunny is gone. That bunny is deceased. That is a little dead bunny rabbit right there. So it's happity hap right up here. And this is where I'm going to leave you right now to enjoy the rest of the video until you hear my lovely voice again. And it will not be till later on. And if you want to see that funny part I have planned, then you gotta hang around. You gotta watch all of it. And I know this is a long video, so I appreciate it, guys. And I will see you in a bit. Hey folks, it's me again, and we have finished all of the towers. Look, you can see them up. Look, how awesome are they? Obviously, this is just the sort of start of the build, but we're getting there. Like, all the towers are done. I need to connect them with the walls, so we'll get to that part next. And just for a little treat coming up, now watch this. Now, I built my base out of copper. What does that look like? You, you tell me in the comments what you think that looks like. If you're an adult, you'll get it. You tell me what that looks like. Now, back to the time lapse. Hey folks, it's me again. So, all the pillars are complete, the walls are complete. Uh, these bits in the middle I have had a bit of an issue with. So, I started off with blue concrete, didn't like that, pulled that down, started off doing something else, didn't like that, pulled that down. So, now I'm putting stairs all around it, and I put different stair bits around all of the pillars, and I feel like that's better. But let's get into the last bit of the time lapse. As you can see, I've got netherrack as the base. I had to do so much mining in the nether to get this stuff. Almost got my butt blown up by ghasts, but it is what it is. So enjoy the last part of the time lapse. Okay folks, pillars are done. Stairs have been put in. As you can see, I've got like a little dock thing out here that like I'm just gonna put some sandstone slabs around, make that a little bit more neater. Um, Pillars are done, walls are done, glass has been inserted into the windows. I do need to get some doors on there, I think. Uh, but yeah, look at the view. Look at that. Like I've got a like nice coral reef just off of there where I got like lots of tropical fish. Which is weird because if you'd like just swim like a few blocks out, obviously the biome changes. So when it's raining, it doesn't rain at my base. But if I swim just like a few blocks out, I'll get the rain, which is great if you want to go like fishing and stuff. Which is what I did at the start. Obviously, in the beginning of Divergence. Well, I say in the beginning, it's only been about like what? It's been about a week, huh? Like we started on the 1st of March. It's now I'm recording this on the 9th of March. Well, I say I'm recording it. I'm doing the voiceover on the 9th of March. So like we've got like a lot done in like a week and a half, and I'm so excited to show you more. I know my long-term world has taken a bit of a back seat to this one, but you know what it's like when you get something new and shiny and exciting and you just like want to use it and use it and use it and over again. But as you can see, I'm trying to group all my projects together. Obviously, this wall was recorded over days and days and days of like playing. It wasn't just done all in one go. So we got the last little bit coming up. Ooh. I had to. This was. I forgot to put this in earlier. It's just like a little clip of me going about squid unaliving because I needed a lot of a lot of the black stuff. What is it called? The squid ink. Squid ink. I need a lot of the squid ink for obviously the black glass to put into the wall. So as you can see, you get to see me doing a little bit of a grindy work there, waiting on squid spawning, killing them, and being annoyed by the drowns. But you know, it's all part of the game. As you can see, if we want to do stuff on this SMP, we have still got to put in the work. So you might not see all the work, but it is getting done. But like, I thought some people would enjoy a little squid unaliving right there. So there you go. Put that in for the people that would appreciate. And if you do appreciate that sort of thing, I think you might need to go see a therapist. But anyway, it is what it is. So this part was obviously done in a downloaded version in creative, and it's just me flying around the world because I do not have an elytra yet. We have not been to the end yet. That is upcoming at some point next week. Hopefully, we'll keep your fingers crossed. But as you can see, just going all around, getting a beautiful view of that wall. Got like my campfires on the go. This is going to be my main door. Obviously, I've got my boat there. I can't get in from that end because it's a very secure wall. Well, I say very secure. One of the sets of doors that leads to my iron farm actually has trap doors on it, so not that secure. But anyway, it has been a very fun time building this, and after having built this, I do have a plan to make my base even better. So stay tuned for that. Hit the likes and subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.